Could your early meal be secretly eroding the vital muscles and vessels key for your power? If you're past 60 and facing reduced erections, lower energy, or numbness in the groin zone, your breakfast, not just age, might be the culprit. Most men ignore that their morning food either backs healthy blood flow to the groin or steadily limits it. Also, many miss a simple food able to reverse these issues. I am Dr. Laura, a male health expert with over 30 years focused on urology and aging-related performance drops. I've helped thousands of men across the nation who felt their intimate lives were fading solely from growing older. Our discoveries gave far more optimism. Your body naturally seeks to refresh lower body blood flow, but only with proper help. These vital aids aren't pills or drugs. They are 5 very specific, common morning foods you know, but likely haven't used to target male blood flow. In this video, I will show you precisely how to use them. You'll learn how these 5 accessible items can improve blood flow below, strengthen pelvic muscle tissue, and boost confidence without bad reactions. Stay until the end, as I will reveal a unique mix that helps men see results in under a week. Let's start. Before we continue, if you are committed to restoring your vigor and improving circulation where it truly counts, subscribe and enable alerts to never miss tips specifically for men over 60. If this video connects with you, type 1 in the comments. Otherwise, type 0. I review all input to craft more relevant content for your needs. Alright, let's begin with the first food, likely already in your fridge, but its full power has been ignored for years. It's direct, usual, and when eaten at the best time, it can quickly begin blood flow and muscle repair in the most crucial spot. I'm talking about whole eggs, nature's most complete nutrient source for restoring blood flow after 60. Firstly, whole eggs, nature's circulation starter. I've met countless men over 60 feeling angry, ashamed, and confused by their worsening intimate well-being. Almost always, when asked about their morning food, they typically answer, "Doctor, I usually just have coffee, perhaps some toast if I recall." What they don't grasp is that their body, especially at this age, strongly yearns for specific nutrients right when they awaken. A very strong source of these nutrients has been in their fridge their whole lives: whole eggs. I admit that eggs earlier got bad press because of cholesterol fears based on old research and past worries. Yet, let me be clear. If you are a man over 60 and you are not regularly eating whole eggs, you are losing one of the most effective natural ways to restore blood flow and power in your lower half. The secret is in the yolk. This yellow center is rich in vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, a strong amino acid that starts muscle repair, including the deep, often ignored muscles of the pelvic floor. These same muscles are crucial for supporting erections, handling bladder control, and keeping your steadiness and poise throughout the day. When blood flow decreases with age, these muscles are often among the first to be badly impacted. But when you feed them correctly, particularly first thing in the morning, your body reacts. You feel more stable, fewer cramps or cases of numbness, and yes, you start to feel more confident in personal moments, not from medicine, but because your blood is moving right again. I remember a patient named Richard, 67, who said he hadn't had morning erections in over 2 years. In just 4 weeks of changing his breakfast to include 2 easy boiled whole eggs daily, he called me, his voice full of shock. "Doc," he cried, "I woke up feeling like I was 40 once more." That shows the huge power of giving your body exactly what it needs at the best moment. Next, oats with chia seeds, the artery cleaner. Every time an older man visits my office discussing weak blood flow, feeble erections, or a constant heaviness in his lower frame, I don't just ask about his medicines. I ask about his morning meal. Often, it's either skipped or full of sweets and processed carbs. What I offer instead might seem too simple to be important, yet, believe me, a warm dish of oats with chia seeds has positively altered more lives than you can guess. Oats themselves strongly aid aging arteries. They have a special fiber called beta-glucan, which not only helps cut cholesterol but actively aids in cleaning the inner linings of your blood tubes. This helps more oxygen-rich blood flow to key areas, including your pelvis and groin. For men over 60, this level of blood flow help is not just good. It's essential. Now add chia seeds and an amazing change happens. These tiny seeds are full of omega-3 fats, magnesium, and potassium nutrients that help your blood vessels relax, lower swelling, and allow more smooth, strong blood movement. This duo isn't just fine for your heart. It directly impacts your ability to get and keep healthy erections. I recall a man named Henry who said his body seemed to weaken after retirement, low energy, hard to climb steps, and less intimacy. I urged him to swap his sweet cereal for oats, adding chia seeds, blueberries, and a touch of cinnamon. In 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter. In a month, he slept better and woke up more lively, with gains clear both personally and intimately. "Doc," he said with a laugh, "I never thought a bowl of oats could do that. But the truth is, what you eat in the morning decides your blood flow all day, and this simple mix, eaten warm and carefully, tells your arteries it's okay to widen. It's time to feed the muscles and nerves that uphold your male vigor." Now, if you wish to boost your blood flow aid even more, there's a certain fruit that acts almost like a natural Viagra, but with no bad reactions. Most men overlook it, but eaten at the right time, it works fast. Let me show you what it is. Fourth, watermelon, the intimacy fruit. I clearly recall my patient Bill's face when I told him to start eating watermelon in the morning. He laughed, saying, "Doc, I thought that was just a warm weather treat." But what he didn't know, and what most men don't realize, is that watermelon is among nature's most ignored aids for boosting blood flow, especially in key spots. Watermelon holds an amino acid called L-citrulline, which, when in your body, changes into L-arginine. This, in turn, raises nitric oxide, the very chemical that widens your blood vessels and helps more blood flow to your groin. It uses the same body process as common erection problem drugs, but here you're powering it with food instead of fake medicines. And it works quickly. I've had patients say they felt better sensitivity and stronger morning erections in just 1 week of adding watermelon to their daily food. There's deep power in letting your body work as it was made to. No fake pills, no ill effects, just direct blood flow help right from your morning meal. Bill called me 2 weeks later, saying, "I'm not sure if it's the watermelon or just that I'm finally eating breakfast, but something is surely coming alive again down there." We both found it funny, but he wasn't dreaming. The citrulline was truly widening blood vessels and filling his lower body with new energy. For best effects, eat watermelon on an empty stomach or just before your main morning meal. Only a few pieces are enough. Here's a tip. Don't throw away the white outer layer. That part has the most citrulline. You can mix it into a thick drink or simply chew it softly. While it may not taste sugary, your blood flow will surely value it. If you have been seeking a natural way to feel more lively and strong in your private parts, watermelon might be one of the easiest, most invigorating cures you've missed. Yet, if your aim is to truly steady your morning vigor, bring back full balance, and ready your whole lower body for the coming day, then you absolutely must not skip the next food. It's warm, rustic, and when mixed with a single, basic mineral, it becomes one of the most powerful blood flow-boosting breakfasts I support. Let's go on. Fifth, steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt, the circulation balancer. Of all the ideas I've given in my career, this one always gets the most surprised responses. Sweet potatoes for blood flow? But once you get how your body works in the first moments after waking, it makes perfect sense. Your muscles, including those in your legs, pelvis, and actually your penis, are tired after hours without food. Your blood vessels need minerals, your muscles need glycogen, and your nerve system demands stability. A simple half of a warm, steamed sweet potato, lightly seasoned with just a bit of Celtic sea salt, can act as the morning stabilizer your whole lower body has been missing. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbs that don't cause a fast jump in blood sugar. Instead, they give your muscles the pure energy needed for smooth function. When you add Celtic sea salt, an unrefined salt full of over 80 vital minerals, you give your body the tools to hold water, control nerve signals, and keep healthy blood pressure without a later drop. These minerals help with muscle movements, blood flow, and even nerve feeling, which can lessen with age if not handled with care. I had a 70-year-old patient named Thomas who said he woke up with heavy, numb legs and a constant dull pain in his groin. He had tried stretching, rubbing, and even prescribed drugs, but nothing seemed to work. I proposed a small change before his regular breakfast. Eat half a steamed sweet potato with warm water and a bit of mineral salt. It seemed too simple to him, but 3 days later, He called and shouted, "Doc, I'm not sure what's happening, but my legs feel lighter, and I don't need to grab the nightstand just to stand up anymore." There's a grounding feeling when starting your day with real food, something your body knows, something that doesn't just ease problems but truly sets back inner balance. Sweet potatoes might look plain, but when eaten this way, they calmly and strongly work to refresh blood flow, steady minerals, and boost every move you make. Now that you've learned about the 5 foods that can help you bring back blood flow, strength, and energy below your waist, there's one last vital subject we must talk about, because knowing without doing brings no change. So, let's talk about the exact steps you need to take, starting today, to turn these foods into real, visible results you can feel. Sixth, what you must begin today. Your commitment in getting this far already means something big. You care. You are not just floating through this life stage, passively letting your body call the shots. You are actively fighting, and the good news is you now have the tools. However, tools are useless if they stay unused. Real change begins the moment you choose to act. Today, not tomorrow. Start small. Tomorrow morning, promise to eat one of the 5 foods we spoke about. Maybe it will be 2 whole eggs with their yolks, or a warm serving of oats with chia seeds and cinnamon. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to happen. Because what you eat in the first hour of waking is among the most powerful choices you can make for your blood flow, your confidence, and your freedom. Stop skipping breakfast from now on. Don't wait until you are starving, tired, or already running late for the day. Give your body what it needs exactly when it's asking for help. This is the time when your blood vessels are most open, when your muscles are ready to take in nutrients, and when you can break the decline pattern, starting to rebuild what age has tried to lessen. You might not see big changes right away, but keep it steady. In a few days, you may feel more energy in your legs, more warmth in your groin, stronger walking, and better reaction in the most key parts. You might sleep deeper and wake up with a feeling you haven't had in a long time. Hope. And if you worry it's too late for you, I can honestly tell you it's not. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even their late 80s, transform their energy, their intimate lives, and their total vigor by simply doing this one thing. Starting the day with purpose. So, the question is simple. Will you take that first step tomorrow morning? Or will you let another day go by, just waiting for change to happen on its own? Now that you fully know what to eat and when, there's just one more vital point I want to give, because even the right foods can't work if you're making a big mistake most older men never even think about. Let's end with a final note that could finally decide your win or loss. 7th, final message. Age. If there's one deep truth I've learned from decades of helping men past 60, it's that aging doesn't cut your natural strength. It only lessens what you're willing to give up. And most often, what we give up isn't our body, but rather our belief that good change is still possible. Yet, I'm here to say again that it absolutely is. You now know about 5 strong morning foods: whole eggs, beets, oats with chia, watermelon, and sweet potatoes with Celtic salt, that can help bring back blood flow, improve feeling, boost muscle use, and renew parts of your body that might have felt dead for a long time. These are not brief trends or tricky schemes. They are real foods that directly work with your body's functions. Moreover, you understand the exact time and way to eat these foods to get their best impact. You know that how you use your first hour after waking sets the groundwork for all other parts of your life. Your energy, your freedom, your self-belief, and even your connections with others. You don't have to change everything at once. Just start. Begin tomorrow. Take back your mornings. Let your meals help your well-being, turning each bite into a strong statement that you are still writing your own story. This isn't the end. It's far from it. Your next big part begins at breakfast, and it starts with your choice to take charge.